Hi everyone, I'm Deanne from Newfoundland, Canada. Welcome to my Flosstube channel, Stitching on the Rock. It is my March Madness video 4. Hey everyone, welcome to a cloudy and very windy St. John's. We've got a special weather statement in effect for tomorrow and into Saturday. So I don't know if we're getting more snow or rain. I guess we have to wait and see. Our snowbanks were doing a lovely job of melting down. My neighbor had a little spot of grass on her front lawn. I'm like, oh, it's spring. It's not. We live in Newfoundland. Who knows when we will see spring, or if we even will see spring. Usually my crocuses and tulips and that bloom in June when everybody else is saying it's summer. Bracket number 3. The winner was Mermaids of the Deep Blue, and I'll put a picture up on one of these sides of the results of the poll on my Instagram. This was the widest margin I've had so far. Mermaids really ran away with it. At one point I think it was at 90%, so I had a few full coverage fans vote, but oh well. I do love the mermaids. They are beautiful. But I dread the point when I get to the beating. So up next, my poll is up on my Instagram, and it's Deanne_Stitching on the Rock. I had someone ask where the polls were. So if you're not familiar with Instagram, at the top of your screen, there are all these circles with all the people you follow, and that's their stories. And if you click on mine, which is a baseball and a baseball quote, it will show through the stories. And the polls last for 24 hours, so I just put it up within the last half hour. So you've got some time to go in and vote if you want to. And I always put up pictures as well of the pieces in my Instagram feed and on my stories, so you can get a close-up view of each one individually. So the bracket that you're voting on is bracket number 4, which was Mini Sunflower by Marianne Broom for Heaven and Earth Designs. And just fold it up so you guys can get a good look of everything I have done. So hopefully that's right for you guys. So here's what I have done. I started in the top corner, excuse me, doing full coverage, and then I've kind of switched to diagonal sort of down this way. And what I was working on, and you really probably can't see a difference because I got 153 stitches in because I had a headache most of the afternoon on Tuesday, so I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done, but it was in this section from this green, sorry guys, trying to handle it and show you guys. So from this little bit of green here and some of this orange and yellow. So hopefully you saw that. Good. Yeah, Tuesday. Aaron called home from school saying he was sick. I got home. I don't think he was sick at all. I think he just wanted an excuse to get home. That first period, he selected his courses for grade 11, which I can't believe my child will soon be in the second year of high school. I'm only 25. I don't know how that happened. And so he got that done, and then he was still a little iffy from last week, but not sick enough to come home. But I know once he decides he's sick, he won't settle down to do his classes, so I went and picked him up. But I banned electronics for the rest of that afternoon, and then he had a dentist appointment, but he was going to his dad's that evening, so his dad took him. It's a good thing because my head, I don't know what happened with my head on Tuesday, but anyway, and then he went there, and then yesterday, or that night when he got home, he called his aunt and said, can I go to your house tomorrow? So yesterday he went with my sister. She picked him up at school, and they went to Canadian Tire. They ran an errand for me and something that she had to pick up. They went to Tim Hortons and had donut, and then they went to her house, and she said he was awesome. And so he's gone to school today with no issues of being sick. So hopefully that's good. So yesterday I did get to do some stitching. I got 202 stitches in letter D by Nora Corbett, and I'll hold it up there so you can see where it is right now, and it's over half done, so it shouldn't take too much longer if it goes through. So what I worked on was this flower, this pink flower, and the leaves around it, and the little yellow ones around here and around there, and the bar with the letter across. So it's coming along really well. You may notice when I post up a picture, and I will post up a picture of both of them, what they're supposed to look like, but you will notice that I have changed the color of the flowers. These larger flowers in the pattern are yellow, and the little ones are, I'm not sure if they're pink or blue, but yeah. So there's that one. And that's that. Like I said, you can go and vote. And up next, and my bracket, which I've been writing in, I will redo it on the computer after I get through all the first round. Most people, this is all they're doing, like this half. So they would be moving on to this side now. But I decided to expand it for the whole month because I just wanted to work on each of my whips for a little bit. So up next we have Hometown Hero by Donna Gelsinger for Heaven and Earth Designs versus Sunflowers in Summer by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I still get that one and Cottage Garden Sampling mixed up every time I go to say the name of one of them. But so we'll see how those go today and tomorrow, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.